the popularity of PM Narendra Modi, the BJP Goa is confident of getting a crowd of 50,000 people to the public meet that will be held at Sankole on Saturday. Congress, however, has sought for answers on the burning issues faced by Goans and has urged BJP to stop what they call diversion tactics. Traffic Cell of Goa Police has announced temporary road closures and diversions to ensure smooth traffic flow and security arrangements on the background of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's scheduled public meeting in Sankole on Saturday. The meeting, expected to draw a crowd of over 50,000 people, has prompted officials to take precautionary measures to minimize disruptions and maintain public safety. The electricity cables laid at St. Inez, Panjim were damaged by the workers on Thursday evening and the cables were emitting electricity when the lineman went to check. Luckily, the lineman was unharmed but warned the authorities about the danger. Meanwhile, another incident on the same day was reported where a young worker experienced an electric shock during an ongoing smart city work near Jama Masjid in Panjim. RTI have exposes the massive land conversion under the Section 17(2) Amendment of the Town and Country Planning (TCP) Act. It is informed that over 8 lakh square meters of land were converted to settlement zones in the second week of March this year itself. RTI have exposes the massive land conversion under the Section 17(2) Amendment of the Town and Country Planning (TCP) Act. It is informed that over 8 lakh square meters of land were converted to settlement zones in the second week of March this year itself. The liquor was illegal transported in a truck which was also seized by the flying squad headed by Excise Inspector Shambha Naik. The team seized 3,346 bulk litres of IMFL which was valued at 8,41,710 rupees. They also attached the truck valued at 25 lakh rupees. However, the total seizure was valued at 33,41,710 rupees. The chairperson wrote an urgent letter to the Principal Magistrate, Juvenile Justice Board, North Goa, expressing grave concern over the recurring nature of these attacks and the pervasive atmosphere of fear within the Apna Ghar complex. The letter called for decisive action to ensure the safety of staff and residents, as well as a comprehensive evaluation of the offenders' behavior and immediate measures to address the security risks. The sufferings of the villagers have been intensifying during the scorching month of April. Frustrated by the ongoing shortage, aggrieved women from the village have voiced their discontent, highlighting the dire need for immediate solutions. Expressing their grievances, the women have submitted a memorandum to the Water Supply Department, Porvorim, explaining the distressing situation they have to endure daily. However, Vice President of the Shack Owners Welfare Society, Sebi D'Souza, further added on saying that with barely any foreign charter tourists coming from Russia and Ukraine, two of the biggest source markets for Goa, we are facing huge loss. Many locals in the Kalangute Kanduli beach belt who had been allotted shacks in November last year had decided not to pay the license fee and set up their shacks, while many others had decided not to open their shacks even after paying the license fee. According to the complaint, a false and fabricated news item or screenshot has been circulated on WhatsApp, showing a picture of SMT Pallavi Dempo, one of the directors of the Dempo group of companies, along with the false information that business tie-up expected between Dempo Adani groups after polls. Complaint further states that neither a tie-up nor any understanding, joint venture, or business deal exists between the two companies. Office of the Commissioner, Labour Employment has directed departments, industries and establishments to do arrangements of drinking water facilities in working premises both indoors as well as outdoors. In the event any of the worker-labourer are affected by heat, then supervisory officials who shift such workers for medical care should ensure that they are provided with the good facility at the hospital. Shri Sateri Devi installation was held at Ibrahimpur Pernem with great enthusiasm and devotion. After the continuous work of the temple for 3 consecutive years, finally the installation ceremony was celebrated at the temple. Around 4,000 devotees were present at this place, which is celebrated with many programs. This Pratithapna Utsav was celebrated for 15 days in the presence of 40 pujaris. The first half saw Robert Fernandez of Olim Veterans making an impressive dash down the field in the 5th minute, skillfully evading the defense and confidently beating the goalkeeper to net the opening goal for his team. Despite valiant efforts from Viva North's Claudio, luck was not on their side as they failed to convert opportunities, trailing behind Olim 1-0 at halftime. The match culminated in a tense tiebreaker, with Guardian Angel Sports Club clinching the win with a score of 5-3. The battle on the field was intense as both teams fought tooth and nail for supremacy. However, it was Guardian Angel Sports Club that displayed remarkable resilience and skill, ultimately securing their ticket to the next round of the tournament. The battle on the field was intense as both teams fought well for the victory. However, it was Dempo Sports Club that displayed remarkable resilience and skill, ultimately securing their ticket to the next round of the tournament.